Hey guys, Colby here. Welcome back to Watcher of Realms. As you can see, I finished 500 auto fights of the artifact material. It just started today. We have an Oracle's trial going on, and I want to show you guys what it looks like after you spend 11,000 energy to do 500 fights. It's the maximum fights we're allowed, which I mean, we should have been allowed more, unlimited, I guess. The number of energy you have, and based on this, I just want to show how difficult it is, how much of a long-term goal it is to upgrade your artifacts in Watcher of Realms. That is where the final upgrades come, in a sense, for all your heroes, where you're going to get that extra bit of damage for everybody. You're going to get that extra bit of upgrades from the upgrades on the artifacts where you need the copies of, and those will be just extremely random, where it's a Gasha mechanic in there as well. But you're trying to get the same one over and over and then feed that into the one you have already and go on and on. And now with the exclusive ones as well, there is also the split. Okay, I have to get the exclusive copies of that one, which feels extremely difficult to get, since that, from what I know, it's only from the Void, Nightmare Void Rift, which is once a week, right? And you only get not even 10 forges. So this is what I got: 25,000 points for the Oracle's trial and 19,000 points for the Brave Conquest, which is done, and a good chunk of the Flawless Meteorite. By the way, you also get, in a random chance, you get 30 of the Legendary Meteorites or Radiant Meteorites. You get some of those, but it's not as frequent to get them. You get like one hit of 30 while you're doing your grind. So with that, let me just show you on how this looks in terms of the forging. We're gonna go in and forge everything right now. I wanted to round it up, but I didn't want to spend more energy. I just spent all the stamina potions I had saved up, since I just save them when I go into the Dwarven Association every day. I refresh, and if there's a stamina one in there, I buy it. If this is also there, I buy it, but I spend it on the same day, so I'm basically at 0 stamina when I log off the game. So yeah, look at that, another stamina, and I'll do some more of that. I don't farm the artifact material that frequently, guys. I only farm it when I feel like I'm kind of stuck on some of the characters, and this is honestly the end game, to be spending your energy here, your stamina here. But it feels like an endless pit. I've covered it in a video in the past. It feels like an endless pit because you'll see on what I mean. Let's go and do some forging, and hopefully we'll get something good out of this one. With 3,000 of these, I won't even manage to do 10 pulls, 10 forges. So let's see. Mythic Forge, 20% chance. I should be averaging 2 mythics per time I click this button, which I just clicked. And I get, look at that, we break the norm, we break the average. Goddess Grey, Sharpshooter Crest, Eye of Sin, Lunacy Visor. I don't find these as useful as other of the normal mythical ones. The legendary ones I don't use. The epic ones I don't use anymore. What about this Soulbane Rosary? It's for a tank. Reduces max HP by 20%, increases attack by 8%, increases attack speed by 30%. This looks very interesting, but not so useful. I don't think. I think we all go for the legendary ones, the mythical ones at this point. And the exclusive ones is just, you know, one more thing to go. There we go. We get a good one. This is the one I was looking for. Tear of Twilight. This is Mage MVP. I remember one of my earlier videos, I was talking about this one, like, oh, okay, whatever. And people were just, they were crucifying me in the comments, honestly. But I have 3 of them. This is the 3rd. I have 3 of these now, and I'm thinking of feeding this one onto one of my mages, because, well, I don't see the point of having 3 of these on everybody. I'll have to think of it. It's not an easy decision. Reaper's Emblem, this is okay. Bright Root Ring, when HP is at maximum, increases healing by 30. It's okay too, but not so good. All right, I'm full. This is another problem, by the way, with artifacts. You get full extremely quickly, which makes no sense to have 200 storage for artifacts. I know they mentioned they will be buffing this in the future, but This shouldn't even be a discussion. They should have done this way quicker. I try to sell things that are duplicates because I don't upgrade these, but I don't know if it's even worth keeping all these legendary ones. I don't think it's worth it, honestly. Now I can forge a little bit more, but honestly, I'll have to come back now that I see that. So Mythic Forge, let's go. Should have been able to sell them on this screen. It would have been better. Oh, we got 3. Heaven's Rage. It's okay. I have many of these, I feel. Scarlet Hunt. I think this was my first ever mythical that I got. And then Astral Obelisk. I got this from the Void Rift. I completed it the other day. And I got it. It's a tank one. Attack increases by 5% after receiving healing. Creates rage regen by 25%. It's okay. I don't see so much usage. This one, Keen Wisdom. I think you changed names 2 times so far. I've gave up on learning the names. I just look at the picture and I know what it is. But I gave up on learning the names because it feels every other week they're changing 1 name or 2 within this game, which I don't understand why. I still don't understand why they do it. They want to keep us guessing is what they want. So, Reaper's Emblem. Okay, Reaper's Emblem. Okay, and then Tuning Crystal, another tank one. After 10 basic attack lands, deals AoE physical damage 1 time equal to 200% of damage multiplier at most 5 targets. You know, the thing with the tank artifacts, I don't see the point giving them damage. If this number was something extremely good where it transforms them into a damage dealer plus tank, and okay, not like a damage dealer like Zilla2, but something that is, you know, it would be worth it, not 200%, but a little bit more. Plus 10% of damage dealt. I mean, how much damage is he gonna do? So I think they could definitely work on this. But so far, we are on average or beating the average. So I'm very happy with this. I only have 2 more left after this one. So as I said, guys, 11,000. So Bloodlust, Phylactery, increases damage permanently, 1% when damage is taken. So many tank ones. And then Frigid Flame, this is okay if you're getting attacked. My problem with these, some of these guys, is even the mythicals, is that even if I get the copies of them, I'm never going to take them to maximum. It takes a lot. It takes a lot to get them to maximum. And I'll show you in just a second. Spellcaster's Echo, this is a very good one. Obviously worth having copies of. Okay, I'm back. I had to go and sell some. And we got 2 more. Let's see. Tear of the Twilight would be amazing. That's what I'm looking for, honestly, on the mages. Although I don't need anything. Euphoric Orb. Oh, more for my fighters. Maybe for my Zilla2. Although she does have it maxed out. She does have hers maxed out. So we get 2 more. And this is the final one. I got 292 left after that. Probably do some singles. Astral Obelisk. That sucked. So I got some singles I can do very quickly. I'll sell these. And we'll do the singles and hope for the best, I guess. So how do you guys go and do the artifact material? You know, either the Oracle's trials or generally your farming. Do you spend, are you like in my situation where you spend most of your energy there? Are you at that point in the game, or are you just starting out where you feel like you don't have the stamina to spend it as much in there? So 2 more, but they looked extremely bad. 2 more. And then I'll have to do some housekeeping there for everything and see what I can keep. Let's see. Come on, give me one last. Spellcaster Echo. There we go. That's a good one. That's actually the one I'm using on my Twin Fiend. That's why I was kind of excited on that one. That's 22, level 22. So to get the final promotions on this one, to get it to 15, it takes 500 mithril, which is a lot, plus a copy. And this is a legendary, guys. The mythical ones take so much more. And then now to get the final levels, which give me a little bit more extra stats, I gotta do this and spend about another 500. But there's so many more artifacts added to the game right now, which I think I even have one of Twin Fiend's exclusives, if I remember. And that could potentially be something that I can replace in the future. But was it Twinfy? Was it somebody else that I got one? It's not that easy to recognize the exclusives in the game, but yeah, like big upgrades coming through. I think I'm gonna upgrade my Boreas. Just makes him stronger with the Tear of the Twilight. I'll have to do it. It's a big sacrifice, but I think it's gonna be worth it. It's gonna get 2% more attack. Sounds very little, right? But it is what it is. And so very quickly, my Mithril already has dropped by about 1,000. So imagine how much more you need. You need about 12,000 Mithril, I believe, or 7,000. One of the two numbers I remember. Haven't researched it much, but it's a lot of Mithril you need to get a mythical 1 to max level, plus all the copies you need. So it's a big grind, guys. It's a big grind. I just wanted to show you guys this. Maybe you've never seen it before on how, you know, a ton of farming looks in this mode of the game, which is something that I always recommend. Like, go for gear first. Once you're comfortable with gear and it looks something like this, like you have the sets that you want on everybody, your guild boss team is set, your artifact, your raids, gear raids are done. You're not looking for much else other than just straight up upgrades to the heroes you have already through artifacts, which is, you know, the real end game farming, not gear. Gear is very random and you won't get much, but it's still possible to spend a lot of energy in there as well. Kind of saving my energy, well, my gems, not the stamina potions, kind of saving it for the future. Maybe we get another big event for farming like we had, I believe was, what, 3 weeks ago? So we'll see. This was the video, guys, for today. Thank you all. I'll see you in the next one. See ya.